This episode opens with a pensive Elisa. Gil inquires, "A penny for your thoughts, Elisa? Concocting a new scheme? And what's with the map?" Just then, Mill approaches from behind and embraces Elisa, only to have the Duke swiftly separate them. His jealousy, as always, easily provoked where Elisa is concerned. Elisa reveals her purpose. She's uncovered Saint Liz's secret. After a prolonged investigation into Liz's immense popularity, she's discovered a form of magic known as charming magic, exclusive to saints. This revelation astounds Elisa, who admits she's never encountered such a thing. The Duke, however, clarifies that it's documented in an ancient text. This text, he explains, details how this magic, solely wielded by individuals like the saint, supposedly bestows happiness upon all. He theorizes Liz might be employing it subconsciously. Resistance, he adds, requires either potent magical energy or unwavering willpower. Gil connects the dots, realizing Liz's magic explains the sympathy he felt for her. The Duke issues a stern warning, forbidding Gil from approaching Liz unaccompanied, given his insufficient magical energy to withstand the charming magic. The situation, however, appears to have escalated. Mill brings up Liz's close companion, Jan, and her recent erratic actions, setting traps and snipping the hair of girls she dislikes. Such behavior is entirely out of character for Jean, suggesting Liz's magic holds a powerful sway, causing her to lose all self-control. Elisa proposes that Liz herself may have lost her grip on the magic, and the spell is now affecting everyone indiscriminately, its equilibrium somehow disrupted. Suddenly, she declares, "We have to devise a method to halt this magic." But its unconscious use makes our task considerably more challenging. The book offered no solutions either. Henry then discloses his long-held suspicion that something was amiss. His concerns, however, fell on deaf ears when he voiced them to the instructors. The Duke suggests, perhaps confining everyone until the spell dissipates is a viable option, but we must first converse with Liz to make her cognizant of the problem. The scene transitions to Liz and her friends. They inform her of the Duke's warning, labeling her dangerous and cautioning against her deceptive nature. Liz, saddened, replies, "But I've been completely honest. Why would he make such an accusation?" Abruptly, the magic surges, impacting everyone nearby. Whether Liz is aware of this remains ambiguous. Elisa and her group enter the hall, intending to speak with Liz. However, the others obstruct their path, proclaiming, "Cease these unfounded allegations. We're aware of your scheme. You're attempting to turn us against Liz with falsehoods, leaving her isolated and friendless. But we won't allow it." Elisa advances, insisting, "That's simply untrue. I've come to converse with Liz." They remain unmoved, refusing her access. As Elisa and her group depart, it appears the others have fully succumbed to the magic's influence. Elisa then remarks, "So this was all orchestrated for Liz's protection." Henry, however, advises against intervention, suggesting the magic's influence might naturally wane. Gil disagrees, urging action before Liz's actions escalate. He starts to ramble incoherently, "Spartan Capardava, Trotwides, Bud Ted, attend the Arizina Apagarn Escrupertone." The Duke intervenes, instructing them to entrust the matter to him. The scene shifts back to Liz and her friends, with Maduk joining them. Liz asks, "Where are our Lasha and Henry?" The Duke replies, "I prefer not to hear the name of any man besides myself spoken by you." We then see Gil with Alicia, expressing his belief that the Duke is manipulating Liz with his intellect. Alicia retorts, "You've repeated that sentiment ad nauseum." The Duke employs his magic, teleporting himself and Liz to a room where Alicia and Gil await. He apologizes to Liz for the deception, explaining it was the only way to facilitate a conversation with Alicia. Alicia confronts Liz, imploring her to cease using the charming magic. Liz denies its use, but Alicia explains that she's wielding it unconsciously, inflicting harm on those around her. She further accuses Liz of perpetually obstructing her endeavors, begging her to stop. Liz angrily silences her. Alicia then asks, "Do you consider it normal that no one around you ever expresses their genuine opinions?" Liz retorts, "They became my friends because they truly understand me." The Duke interjects, "Albert's affections for you differ from your perception." This triggers a memory for Liz, recalling a prior conversation with Albert. The Duke continues, inquiring, "Have you never questioned the extreme devotion so many hold for you?" Liz counters, "Why doesn't he love me? If I were truly employing such trivial magic, wouldn't he reciprocate my feelings?" The Duke remains silent. Liz then confesses, "I didn't desire the powers of a saint. When I unexpectedly enrolled in a school for nobles, it was an alien world. I felt terrified until I met you. I've striven relentlessly to embody the saint everyone expects." Alicia understands. Liz was performing the role of the ideal saint. All her peculiar words and actions stemmed from this pursuit, a role that never truly aligned with her true nature. Liz declares her affection for the Duke surpasses that for Alicia. The Duke retorts his love for Alicia is unconditional. Alicia is stunned by the Duke's candid admission. Liz turns to Alicia, confessing, "I resent your unwavering confidence and initiative." Just then, Alicia's sisters arrive, urging her to distance herself from Liz. Gil senses something amiss and asks Liz, "Were you truly employing charming magic?" Liz replies, "I exerted myself tirelessly, yet the one I love does not reciprocate. Those I believed cared for me were merely enchanted." Mill asserts that Liz is responsible for the entire situation. Liz defends herself, "No one guided me on how to be a saint, yet everyone insisted on labeling me as such. They cannot place the entire blame on me." Alicia reflects, as long as the heroine possesses love, she will attain her happy ending. She approaches Liz and declares, "Stop behaving like a spoiled brat. Whether or not you're the perfect saint they envision, you remain the same person. Prioritize your own happiness." Liz, moved by Alicia's words, smiles. Everyone expresses gratitude for Liz's contributions. She's no longer living a facade, though she still aspires to see everyone happy one day. Alicia declares, "I now consider you a true rival. I can't emulate you, so become the saint you desire. Then, I can seek my revenge." Liz responds, "Apologies if the phrase, 'I become,' is irritating. My love for you vanished in an instant. I envisioned a more romantic confession." She turns to the Duke, stating, "I know you love Alicia, but your charm prevented me from surrendering." She seizes a book and announces, shocking everyone, "I'll borrow this. With no one left to share tea with, I'll dedicate my time to self-improvement." A stunned Gil remarks, "Is this the true Liz? She's transformed completely." The scene shifts to the palace. The king asks the Duke, "What requires discussion at this late hour?" The Duke replies, "Someone wishes an audience with you." Alicia appears alongside the king's brother, startling him. The king, astonished, asks, "Where have you been? What became of your eye?" They retreat for a private conversation. Gil comments, "I assumed the king despised grandfather." Alicia responds, "Perhaps he once did. Why else would that portrait be hanging there? There are distinct indications it was previously removed. I suspect something transpired between the king and his mother, so I believe grandfather is currently safe. However, despite returning to the castle," the Duke adds, "I can guarantee my uncle's safety." Alicia continues, "We must also prove his innocence. We can soon liberate Loanna." Rebecca's investigation revealed no one in Loanna has been convicted of those crimes. The Duke replies, "I was unaware of your thorough investigation. There's no further reason to isolate the village. It will soon be freed. You'll undoubtedly be rewarded. What do you desire?" Alicia responds, "I wish to relinquish my role of overseeing Liz. Her charm will naturally stabilize at the school. Then, she can learn from others besides myself. Gaining confidence and support will foster her growth. Therefore, I need to distance myself." The Duke assures her, "I'll inform my father." "And when will you address my confession? I care little for others' opinions, but when it comes to you, no need to answer now. Just tell me someday." He then departs. The following day, Gil remarks to Elijah, "Couldn't sleep because of the Duke, eh?" She replies, "My feelings are quite clear." Suddenly, the Duke approaches, silently, surprising them both. Alicia calls out, "Duke." He turns, feigning ignorance. "Who are you? I don't know you."